I'm Rodney. I'm here with Board Game Geek and also Elle from Deepwater Games.
Hello.
And you've brought with you a game called Floor Plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
For starters, Deepwater Games, one of our biggest hits for 2018, which was our very first year. We're kind of a baby company, but some of you may know by name Welcome to on BGG.
Yeah.
It is currently, I believe, still the highest rated roll and write title out there. It's in the top 250 of all time.
I've also played it and quite enjoyed it myself.
Yeah, I'm a little partial too.
Yeah.
I actually finally lost a game of it on Saturday.
Oh, so
until then I was
you're the champ, are you?
Reigning supreme.
Okay.
So Floor Plan is the next roll and write that Deepwater Games is going to be doing. This one we're actually developing in-house. And we are really excited to announce it here at GAMA.
I'm quite curious. I see these two look like they're kind of in play. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. So this is what a finished board is going to look like, whereas this is what you're going to start the game off with.
And we should probably make clear, this is a prototype right now,
This
right?
is a prototype right now, absolutely. So what we're doing here is we are all trying to build a floor plan that meets the conditions set out by the two random clients that'll be dealt out at the beginning of the game. At the beginning of the game, we'll also reveal a starting room. Now, players who appreciated Welcome to, there were a couple of things that made that game an especially big hit. For starters, it's for 1 to technically infinity players, which was really appealing. Like, you can even live stream it and have people play it at home. At Gen Con last year in the Union Ballroom, we actually held a 100 plus player game where we projected the options up on the screen. So Floor Plan shares that fact. Players take their turns simultaneously, and anyone who can see the board state and the dice can participate.
Basically no downtime, really.
No downtime whatsoever, So at the beginning of the game, you will draw the starting room that's been assigned to all of us. We all share the same starting room because the game is completely equal ground, no luck or anything involved. It's purely optimization. So you can't blame other people
and everyone will make
when
different
you
decisions.
don't win.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you'll end up with very different looking things, even though you're all
precisely
given the same instructions, basically, right? Yeah.
The actual gameplay is super simple. At the beginning of every single turn, one player at the table, it doesn't matter who, will go ahead and roll 2 dice, and then you get to pick whether you want to use those dice to build a room or if you want to go ahead and build some features. So if you decide that you want to build a room, that dice value presented, those are the dimensions of the room you're going to build this turn.
Oh, okay.
So for example,
4 by
in this
3.
case, we would build, so you could do a 3x4 or a 4x3, and then it can be anywhere on your floor plan, so long as it shares at least one wall with a pre-existing room. So you can't just like build a house that's actually like 6 chunks
split across
off in
someone's yard.
space.
Yeah.
It is one singular home that you are planning here. And then you have to decide what type of room is this. Your options are going to be based off of the dice value. There is a little key right here at all times. So for example, it says that a 3 can be a washroom and a 4 can be a bedroom. So this 3x4 room that you just built, you get to decide, do I want it to be a washroom or a bedroom?
Got it.
Depending on what kind of room you built, you'll go ahead and scratch off on the room track here. You'll notice that some rooms, you only get bonuses for creating the first one. For example, kitchens and dining rooms. Nobody necessarily needs multiple kitchens and dining rooms in their home. Surely it's a luxury, but more importantly is having multiple bedrooms, maybe a bathroom or 2.
Makes sense.
You'll also see that there are some rooms where if you don't build them at all, you do get punished at the end of the game. Those would be hallways, closets, bathrooms, bedrooms, and kitchens, because you need at least those things inside of your house.
You really do. I once had a home where the bedroom did not have a closet. It was most distressing.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay. So it's trying to reflect in some way an accurate home here. You're not just drawing a crazy
You were trying to build an actual functioning home for these clients, so you are punished for nonsense and rewarded for creating functioning homes. And then as you go along for bedrooms and bathrooms, like it's more reasonable to have multiples of those, so you'll continue to get rewarded as you build more of those into your floor plan. Maybe you'll build a room this turn, or maybe you decide that you wanted to add some features to your home, in which case you would take the associated action for each of the dice. So right here, you're going to have a key at all times showing you what those are worth. So for starters, 1 would mean you get to build 1 3x3 tree anywhere on your floor plan.
Right.
It does have to be outside, though. You can't build it like in the middle of a bedroom that you already created.
Okay. Fair.
2s allow you to draw 2 doors anywhere inside of your home. It does have to be inside of a currently existing room. You can't do like a door right here because I plan on building a room there later.
You probably can't put a door on a tree either.
Exactly. Now, doors don't earn you points as you go, but they do punish you at the end of the game for every single room you have that can't draw a path out of the house. Because otherwise, you've literally just created a room that no one can neither enter
That's my private
room. Leave. So you do get punished, again, for building nonsense. You get rewarded for building function. So 3s allow you to draw 3 sets of windows in your home.
Sure.
Windows at the end of the game earn you a point apiece so long as they have line of sight of a tree. So you're encouraged to have nice landscaping and pretty views for your house too. So 4s and 6s go hand in hand, and this is kind of the push your luck mechanic in the game. So with 4s, you get to draw 4 pool tiles wherever you please. You can batch them all together. You can go ahead and draw them individually. And 6s allow you to place 6 stones. At the end of the game, you get points for every pool icon that is fully encased in stones. Otherwise, you get no points because you've got just a corner of your pool gushing water all over the lawn because you never finished it.
The neighbors hate that.
Exactly. And then finally, 5s allow you to draw 5 furnishing tiles anywhere you please in a current existing room. You can break them up or do them all together. And then at the end of the game, you get rewarded for how many unique patterns you created with your furnishings. Now, they have to be completely unique. For example, you can't do like a little L3 in one room and rotate it 90 degrees in another room. That's not a unique pattern, so that's not going to count you towards scoring. The game finishes when either a player has completed 2 of the 2 client requests, or if a player at the table rolls the dice and anyone at the table cannot take an action based off of that die roll. Because
eventually it's going to get filled up, right?
Exactly. It takes a lot to get to that point, so we included that as like a hard stop in case people are stalling and trying to get too high up in the points.
Well, I have to say, like everything you've talked about here in terms of the rules, I can see it reflected here just on the outside. So it looks like once you know how to play the game, it should be pretty easy to tear off a sheet, walk someone through it like you've done here with me.
Absolutely.
And be able to play.
Yeah.
So how long does a game of this typically take to play?
So floor plan takes about 20 minutes.
Okay, when are we going to see this available, do you think?
We're looking at a late Q3 or like super early Q4 release at the very latest, because we plan for this to be available as your go-to roll and write for the holiday season.
All right. Well, thank you, Elle, for showing us Floor Plan, and all of you, thanks for watching.